Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be all about Brawl, which started on Monday. This will be season 3, and as far as we know, it will we will have 8 days of Brawl, Mondays and Tuesdays for the next 4 weeks. I wasn't sure how exactly to make this video because Brawl is a little bit well, all of the same. You do the same moves in every battle. So while we watch some footage of the early Brawl battles, I'll just talk a bit about my thoughts about Brawl. First, the items in the shop, the Brawl items, I think they are very good. Which I don't like is that we have enough crests available to maybe get 2 of the items with a lot of grinding. Normally the guaranteed crests from the first 10 wins give 16k of crests, which is enough to buy 1 item from the store. But with the additional incubators, you could get 2 with a little bit of grinding. So that's that. I think we should have been able to get a little bit more. Maybe not a lot more, but a little bit more. But as I said, the items themselves are nice. There are tokens, there is a Serastego Apex, there are some skins and catalyst and stuff like that. Okay, then next thing about Brawl is the matchmaking system. At first I thought that they reverted back to the system of season 1, where no matter how many times you lose, you keep getting the opponents in which arena you are in PvP, in arena. This is not the case though. Even though I am in Shores, at the start I did face a lot of Shores opponents, but maybe after around, I don't know, maybe around 10 or so consecutive losses, I started seeing names that I don't recognize from PvP, meaning that they should have been from Giro now. Still very good teams though, still max teams. And at that point I decided to see when you start seeing actually weaker teams. So I used a weak team to be able to accumulate the losses faster. So after around 20-30 losses, I already started seeing teams that are maybe even a little bit weaker than my level. Still level 30s, but not the best dinos that you see here in these losses now. These are what you see now are the Shores players. The teams there are insane. You have these enhanced Spinos, enhanced Ampelos, Mastos, and you can't really do anything against them. But as I said, once you lose enough battles, you start seeing weaker teams, and there you have a lot better chance to get wins. Problem is that even so, this mode isn't fun. It's, as you can see, it's all of the same. Again and again you just pick the same moves. Very rarely the battles are actually close. Most of the time you either lose a lot or you win easily. So yeah, that's that. After these losses, as I said, I started seeing easier teams. I'll comment on some of these battles, but as I said, it's not much that you can comment on really, because it's just you pick the moves and then you watch all the action unfold, and it gets rather boring at time. So maybe for next week's days that have Brawl in them, I'll prepare something else, we'll see. Because yeah, I don't think that all these Brawls matches are really fun to watch. Okay guys, after all these losses, now we are back with a good team. I made a change. I started the Brawls earlier with Ampelo, 21 Ampelo, just for the priority brace, but it's not really doing too much. Instead I put Draco in the team. So now that's my team, Spino and Draco at the back, and Protolux and Monowo at the front. I think against normal teams, as you can see, there are still 3 level 30s, but you no longer see these Ampelos, these Mastos and so on. So now it will be easier, and the battles will be fairer. Again, as I said earlier, I don't think there is much to comment on the battle itself, because you pick the moves. These are the moves that I picked in this battle are pretty much the moves that I'm picking in every battle. Main idea is Draco buffs the front line and gets dodge for itself, and then the front line must tank all the incoming hits that it might encounter if the opponent is faster. And when the turn comes from Spino, Spino normally clears the first line or almost clears it, because by the time that Spino hits, my front line has done some counters to the opponent's front lines, and Spino can clear it. The main thing in this team, I feel, is Protolux. It's really good if he manages to survive the first turn. After that it's immortal, and its priority rampage does a lot of damage, kills a lot of things. You will see in the next battle also. I'm not sure if I am going to comment all of them, because it's really all of the same, just different opponents. My team and my moves are pretty much the same. But it's kind of fun to watch how the action unfolds. I might just add some music to the battles and watch them in this way, we'll see. I'll finish still commenting this particular battle, which just finished, I think. No, there is one more. And here Protolux just destroys everything that's inside. In this particular case, I think Mono is faster, so it will kill. Never mind, it won't, because it got one-shotted by Indo. But now Protolux will finish off the job. It just destroys with this boosted rampage. Yup, dead. And that's the first win, actually. Okay guys, I'll do one more battle, commentating. Again, we use same team, we'll use the same move sequence, and we'll just watch what happens after that. The opponent's team is decent, feels weaker than mine, but has Ampelo, but I don't think this Ampelo can do much against my team. And that's also, as I said earlier, is one of the bad things about draw, that you either just destroy the opponent or you get destroyed. There are rarely some tense battles that go to turn 3, for example. Normally they end on 1 or 2. And also all the strategy happens really before the battle even begins. You just figure out the best possible team. You boost the team accordingly. As you know, in Brawl, the most important thing is the speed. I haven't really seen it in my opponents, but I hear that there's some very op team where you can use goat speed from the legendary wolf, Ambruster wolf. When you use goat speed on it and boost with it first, and then you can just destroy your opponents. But as I said, I haven't encountered that yet. Probably won't be because I'm playing against weaker opponents, not the short opponents anymore. But yeah, all the strategy is done before the battles even begin, and after that you just pick your moves and you watch what happens. That kind of is interesting to watch. At first I thought it would be boring, but actually just watching all the action unfolds is not that bad after all. So for the next battles, I'll just stop talking and put some music to the battles, and yeah, maybe in the comments you can tell me what kind of music you prefer. Although I don't really have the option to put two different music because of the copyright situations. Yeah. But yeah, that will be about that. Now let's see what happens to the end of the... Okay, it is the end now. Surprise, I'm back for one more. Yeah, I wanted to say a few more things about Brawl. And rather not about Brawl, but what I thought at the first that might be Brawl. At first I thought that you might be playing 4 players against 4 players, and even though that might have been too much, but I think that they could have made 2 against 2, where for example you and a friend of yours then matches against other 2 players, where you really play it out like in normal PvP, but with the all 4 players playing at the same time. Obviously at one time only 2 of the players can play 1 against 1, but then when you utilize swaps, then the other player comes into action, and then maybe some sort of, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it, but it feels that in this way there would have been a lot more strategy and instant decision making and stuff like that, predictions and stuff like that, that make normal arena battles so good. Because as you know, I mostly care about arena, or rather just the battle gameplay mechanics. That's why maybe I feel that Brawl is boring, because there is nothing you can do once the battle starts. You just watch the action unfolds. And as I said, it feels really predetermined. Once you have the best team with the best boost, you just destroy everything in your path. I'm sure that a lot of players like it, and that's okay, of course. It does give very nice rewards, but for me personally it's rather boring, and you can't really do, how to say it, it's just not the right gameplay for me, that you can have fun and predict and so on and so on. Yeah, in this battle in particular now, Portuguese will just destroy the remaining 2 opponent dinos. As I said, Proto seems very nice after he survives the first turn. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say more about Brawl. And now for the rest of the battles, I will listen to some music. Enjoy.
la voz del dolor, de un pueblo que lucha, que no tiene temor. De pie contra el odio, de pie con valor, la fuerza en las manos, el fuego en el corazón. No importa quién venga, no importa el poder, somos millones, no nos van a vencer. La libertad es un sueño inmortal y en cada latido se vuelve real. El sueño vive en cada voz, en cada paso, en cada sol. Es la esperanza que nos une aquí, es el amor, la dignidad sin fin. El sueño es fuerte, no va a caer. Somos un río que no va a ceder. Contra lo injusto vamos a luchar. Con fe en el alma vamos a ganar. Nos quieren callados, nos quieren hundir, pero en nuestras venas no hay miedo a morir. La tierra nos llama, nos pide avanzar. Con manos unidas jamás volverán. No importa el camino, lo vamos a andar. No importa la sombra, vamos a brillar. El sueño es la fuerza, la paz y el deber de un pueblo que nunca se va a romper. El sueño vive en cada voz, en cada paso, en cada sol. Es la esperanza que nos une aquí, es el amor, la dignidad sin fin. El sueño es fuerte, no va a caer. Somos un río que no va a ceder. Contra lo injusto vamos a luchar. Con fe en el alma vamos a ganar. No hay cadena que nos pueda atar, ni muro que nos haga parar. La historia es nuestra, la vamos a hacer. El sueño del pueblo no va a desaparecer. El sueño vive en cada voz, en cada paso, en cada sol. Es la esperanza que nos une aquí, es el amor, la dignidad sin fin. El sueño es fuerte, no va a caer. Somos un río que no va a ceder. Contra lo injusto vamos a luchar. Con fe en el alma vamos a ganar. El sueño es nuestro, lo vamos a cuidar. Con fuerza y con vida lo haremos brillar. El sueño vive en cada voz, en cada paso, en cada sol. Es la esperanza que nos une aquí, es el amor, la dignidad sin fin. El sueño es fuerte, no va a caer. Somos un río que no va a ceder. Contra lo injusto vamos a luchar. Con fe en el alma vamos a ganar. En cada voz, en cada paso, en cada sol. Es la esperanza que nos une aquí, es el amor, la dignidad sin fin. El sueño es fuerte, no va a caer. Somos un río que no va a ceder. Contra lo injusto vamos a luchar. Con fe en el alma vamos a ganar.
En el horizonte veo el sol nacer, dibujando oro sobre el mar de miel. Las olas susurran canciones de amor, bajo palmeras pierdo el reloj. El viento me abraza, me invita a volar. El paraíso está en este lugar. Arena dorada, mi piel se encendió. Este rincón es mi bendición. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, van donde voy. Las noches se visten de luces de sal, las estrellas me llevan al más allá. Ríos de plata se funden en el mar, el paraíso no quiere acabar. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, sueño divino, mi corazón se queda contigo. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, sueño divino, mi corazón se queda contigo. Aquí soy libre, aquí soy verdad, respirando vida, amor y paz. Navego mis sueños, los dejo volar. En esta isla quiero quedar. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna la baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, sueño divino, mi corazón se queda contigo. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, sueño divino, mi corazón se queda contigo. Isla dorada, mi paraíso, donde la luna la baila sin prisa. Isla encantada, sueño divino, mi corazón se queda contigo.
En la plaza del pueblo el sol brilla más, con mi sombrero y guitarra listo pa' cantar. Las mariposas vuelan, el cielo es azul, todos juntos bailamos bajo la luz. Ay, 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 vamos a bailar, canta con alegría, no dejes de gozar. Ay, 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 ven a celebrar, en esta fiesta linda vamos a cantar. Ay, 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 vamos a bailar, canta con alegría, no dejes de gozar. Ay, 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 ven a celebrar, en esta fiesta linda vamos a cantar. Los tamales se calientan, el aroma está aquí. La abuela cuenta cuentos de tiempos de antes, sí. Los niños corren libres, ríen sin parar, y en cada rincón del pueblo hay felicidad. Ay, 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 vamos a bailar, canta con alegría, no dejes de gozar. Ay, 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 ven a celebrar, en esta fiesta linda vamos a cantar. Ay, 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 vamos a bailar, canta con alegría, no dejes de gozar. Ay, 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 ven a celebrar, en esta fiesta linda vamos a cantar. Las luces se encienden, la luna ya salió, el mariachi toca fuerte y el corazón saltó. Manos al cielo, todos a gritar, ¡viva nuestra tierra! Vamos a celebrar. Ay, 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 vamos a bailar, canta con alegría, no dejes de gozar. Ay, 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 ven a celebrar, en esta fiesta linda vamos a cantar. En la plaza del pueblo la fiesta no acabó, con amigos y familia el amor se quedó. Bajo el cielo estrellado, juntos a reír, y al ritmo de esta canción nunca vamos a partir. Ay, ay, ay.
Past is running slow, but I'm moving fast. Walked a straight line, but it led me to a curve. Took the wrong turn, but I liked the swerve. I write my dreams in invisible ink. You can't read them, but they make you think. And chasing shadows that run from the light. Backwards visions in the dead of night. Backwards visions upside down. Colors blur when you spin around. Running forward with my eyes shut tight. Chasing the day in the middle of the night. Backwards visions, they don't make sense. But in the chaos I find suspense. I see it clear though it's all reversed. In this tangled web I quench my thirst. I built a clock that turns time to dust. But every grain is something I trust. I count the seconds, but they slip away. Like writing on water that won't stay. I sing songs that haven't been sung. Hear the words, but I bite my tongue. I'm dancing blindfolded on the edge of reason. Backwards visions in a forward season. Backwards visions upside down. Colors blur when you spin around. Running forward with my eyes shut tight. Chasing the day in the middle of the night. Backwards visions, they don't make sense. But in the chaos I find suspense. I see it clear though it's all reversed. In this tangled web I quench my thirst. I draw circles in a square-shaped tube, planting seeds in the cracks just to watch them bloom. I follow roads that go nowhere at all, but somehow I find myself after the fall. Backwards visions upside